Okay, we're going to try this vlogging thing again and see how long I actually keep up with it. Hi everyone, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Today's video is the start of a weekly reading vlog. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I did some in September, I believe. I was trying to make them a regular weekly thing, but one is that I just forget to vlog anything to the point where I'm just sort of like, I don't know if I've got enough footage to put up. And then also the last couple of weeks I've been ill a lot. I kept trying to start vlogs whilst I was sort of off. I was off work sick for nearly a week, and I kept trying to start vlogs because I was trying to read during that time, but I was just too ill and kept falling asleep, which wasn't great content wise for you guys to watch, I suppose. So I am now back on my reading hype. I'm very behind on my TBR for the month because of the illness. So basically I have got 6 books on my TBR for the month. It is now the 17th of the month, which means that I should be well on the way to reading the 4th of those. Also, to be honest, even though I had 6 books on my TBR, I was aiming for like 10 because that's what I normally read. So ideally I would have been on like book number 5, or well, actually book number 6 by now. And I'm not. I'm still finishing book number 3, and I can't even use the excuse of me reading chunky books because whilst I am reading a chunky book at the minute, my first 2 reads have not been. So basically I've read Once Upon a Broken Heart and I've read Mexican Gothic, and I am a fair way through this one, which is Assassin's Quest. It's the last book in the Farseer trilogy. I'm very, very much enjoying this one so far. So, you know, it's a good thing because I am liking what I'm reading. I'm just behind on where I would want to be. So just to talk you guys through what I have left to read this week and kind of what my reading plans are, I'm hoping to have this one finished by tomorrow at the absolute latest. I'm listening to the audiobook whilst reading along with it, and I've got about 2 hours 50 minutes left at the speed I'm listening to, which I could technically finish tonight. It's only about 20 past 8 at the minute, but I also kind of just want to watch a bit of TV, so I might listen to like an hour and a half of this tonight and then do the rest of it tomorrow, because I'll do it on sort of the way to work and on lunch breaks and things. And then I have 3 books left on my TBR, MASH TBR, and one of them is also a chunky book. It is Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. This one I do also have the audiobook for, so I will probably start this one as my on the way to work book. I think I'm planning on kind of reading 2 books at once this week. That's probably the best way to power through this TBR. So yeah, I'm going to have this one as my on the way to work, able to listen to the audiobook while I'm on the bus type book. And then I have 2 others, one of which is one that I'm not that fussed about. It's on my These Books Will Self-Destruct list. It just made its way on my TBR this month. It is A Danger to Herself and Others. I put this one on my TBR because it was kind of like a mystery filler type thing, but I've read some mystery fillers recently and really not liked them, so I'm a little bit cautious of reading it. I don't DNF books, but if I don't like this, I might end up DNFing it. The writing is pretty big though, which is good. So, and it is fairly short, so hopefully I can just sort of breeze through this one really quickly. I'm just seeing how many pages it is actually. 336. So not ridiculously short, but with how big the writing seems to be in here and how like spaced out the writing is, I think it's probably more going to be like closer to like a 200 and something page book in terms of how it reads. So we'll see. I don't think this is going to be the next one I pick up though. The next one I pick up is one that I'm actually most excited to read. I think that's why I'm going to pick this one up next, because the excitement might make me want to read it, and that is The Extraordinaries by TJ Klune. So I think what I'm going to do is finish this one, pick up this one as my sort of next physical read that I read at home in the evenings, and then have this one as my audiobook and on the way to work type read, and then this one will just fit in when I finish this one. And that is kind of the plan for the week. I'm hoping to get all of these done by the end of the week, and then I'm actually going away next weekend. I don't even know I actually said what day it is right now. Sunday night. It's Sunday the 17th of October. So yeah, I'm hoping to get my TBR pretty much done by the end of this week, and then anything that I read in the week after can just be bonuses. So like I said, I'm going away on Saturday. It's my mum's birthday on like a week on Tuesday. So we're going away the weekend before. We're going to London for the weekend, because where else would I be going for the weekend? I'm going to London, I'm going to the theatre, of course I am. I will take you guys with me. There will be a little bit of book shopping, but not a massive amount, because it's not my weekend, it's my mum's weekend, so she gets to pick the activities. But yes, we're going to see Les Mis, Phantom of the Opera and Wicked, which are 3 shows I've seen multiple times. Les Mis in particular, this is going to be 22, 21, 22. I can't remember. It's a lot of times. I think Wicked and Phantom is going to be like 5 and 6. But yes, I've seen these shows multiple times. I'm excited to see them again, because like Les Mis, I saw the concert version earlier on in the year, but it's been a while since I saw the actual production. And Wicked and Phantom, well, Phantom in particular, it's been a while since I've seen it. So yeah, excited for that. But I would like to have a book to take with me for the weekend that is easy to read and that is easy to carry. So I'm also planning on taking, I don't have it because it's over there and I can't go and get it at the minute, but I'm going to be taking The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling, and that is a adult romance with witchy vibes that I'm hearing nothing but good things about, and it's perfect for this time of year. So I'm planning on taking that one with me for the weekend, I think. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. I'm just at work for the rest of the week, so there's not going to be too much else to catch you up on other than reading updates. And the reading update for the minute is that I'm reading this. I am very, very much loving it. Can't really tell you too much about what's happening because third part in the series, but I understand why for some people this isn't their favourite. There is a lot of just walking to places and waiting for things to happen, but I'm really liking the character stuff that's happening alongside it, so I don't really care that there isn't too much happening with the plot, because I'm a character reader. I love character-driven stories more than I love plot-driven stories, so for me all the character stuff is making up for the fact that there isn't massive amounts happening with the plot in this one at the minute. Although I am hoping that that will change a little bit, because obviously with it being the last one in the series, I do feel that by this point there should be something starting to happen. And to be honest, in Robin Hood books, normally the ending does tend to be when something major happens. So that should be starting pretty soon, I think. So when I'm saying I'm only going to listen to a little bit more of it tonight, strong chance that I'll just change my mind on that. Right, I've been filming for a while now, so I'm going to go, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow, probably. Hello, it is Monday evening. I have spent the evening reading. I've been watching Rose Sprints, and I have finished Assassin's Quest. I have now officially finished the first trilogy in the Realm of the Eldlings. I finished the Farseer trilogy. I gave it 5 stars. I gave all of them 5 stars. This one was definitely slower to start. There was a lot of walking places, sort of waiting for things to happen, but once stuff did start happening, it was very fast paced. There was a lot of things happening right at the end. I just realised my bookmark is still in this. And yeah, I very, very much enjoyed this book. So yes, glad that I started this series. I will be moving on to the Live Ship Traders, but I'm not entirely sure when. Probably next month, unless I can fit it in at the end of this month. But right now I'm going to be moving on to The Extraordinaries by TJ Klune. I think this is the next one I'm going to pick up. I'm going to try and read a little bit of it tonight and then sleep and carry on with this one tomorrow. So yeah, that is all I have to say for now. I will speak to you guys tomorrow when I've started reading a little bit more of this. You know that a book is good when you read the first 50 pages and then order the sequel because you need to read it as soon as possible after finishing the first one. Yeah, I read the first 50 pages of The Extraordinaries last night and I am very, very much enjoying it so far. And yeah, I know I'm going to want to carry on with this series, so about this, I do actually have an e-arc of it, even though obviously it's already out in the world now, but I like to have my sort of copies on my shelf, so thought I would order this just while it was in my head, and then I can carry on with it as soon as possible and stay caught up with the series. I haven't been able to read any more of it since I read that last night, and I plan on reading a bit more tonight, but I do need to edit a video first. So I'm going to be editing the video. I have also started reading Kingdom of Copper. I started this one this morning and been listening to the audiobook whilst I was sort of getting into work. I don't actually know how far I am. I think I'm on chapter 2. So about 50 pages into this as well. I'm enjoying this, but I am finding that I forgot some of the things that happened in City of Brass. So again, it might be a case of I need to pick up Empire of Gold quite soon after this, especially with this one being a completed trilogy. It'll be good if I do sort of carry on with it pretty quickly. So that is pretty much my reading update for the minute. I am going to go and jump in the shower right now, and then I'm going to sit down. I'm going to edit a video. I'm going to watch Bake Off, and I'm going to read some more of The Extraordinaries. Like I said, my plan is to pretty much read The Extraordinaries at home at night and then read Kingdom of Copper, or listen to Kingdom of Copper on the way to and from work. So yeah, right, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow, because one vlog clip per day is pretty, I'm doing well that I'm managing to do one a day, because normally by this point in the week I've forgot. Did I say what day of the week it is? It's Tuesday. Anyway, right, talk to you guys soon. Hello. On the last clip I was talking about how good it was that I had actually filmed something every day this week, and then I missed a day, because of course I did. But it is now Thursday. There was a reason why I didn't film anything yesterday. It's because I went out after work. I went and met my sister, was in the city. She came to come and meet my mum to go to the theatre while I was at work. So I met them afterwards to go for food. And yeah, by the time I got back, I was tired and I couldn't bother to vlog. I just wanted to get in bed. So, little update today. I have not actually read any more of The Extraordinaries, so I'm still 50 pages into that. But what I have been doing is listening to the audiobook of Kingdom of Copper. So I am 160 pages into this one now, and I am very much enjoying it. It took me a little bit of time to get into it, not like a massive amount, like literally 2 chapters. It was just that I feel like a lot happened towards the end of the first one, and I didn't really remember it. I was sort of listening to it and like, I have no idea what sort of the political structure is in this. And then the more I've listened to it, the more I've thought, kind of, oh yeah, I remember that now. So it's fine. Now I am back into it. I am, like I said, very much enjoying it. I do think that when I do finish this, I need to move on to Empire of Gold fairly quickly, because I don't want the same thing to happen. I left 2 months between this one and City of Brass. I'll probably try not to do that when I move on to Empire of Gold. But yeah, that is pretty much the reading update for today. This vlog has been very much just like me coming in very quickly after work and saying, I've read this, bye. But I do have more exciting weekend plans. I will take you as much as I can along with me. And yeah, I was hoping to have both of these finished before I went away for the weekend, because I didn't exactly want to carry around like a big hardback book. Not that The Extraordinaries is big, but it's still hardback, so it still takes up more room. But I don't think I'm going to be able to finish either of them. I could probably put this one on hold, because I'm listening to the audiobook, so I could probably not listen to it for a couple of days and just pick it back up on Monday. But we'll see how it goes, see what I'm feeling like. But yeah, I might try and read a little bit more of The Extraordinaries tonight, so that I made some more progress in that. I might put both of them down and just read the XX over the weekend. I don't know. I'm going to see what I feel like. Right, I'm going to go now though. Right. Quick reading update, and I do need to be very quick because I have something that I need to go and do. I need to go and pack, because tomorrow is London. It's Friday afternoon. I have carried on listening to Kingdom of Copper. I think I'm about 250 pages in now. Very much enjoying it. So much so that I have not picked up The Extraordinaries at all, so that one will be coming with me this weekend. And yes, I'm going to go and jump in the shower and then finish packing, and I will see you guys tomorrow with clips from London Theatre Fun Times. Right, catch up soon. So I believe the last clips you guys should have seen would have been me out and about in London over the weekend. It is now Tuesday. I got back on Sunday evening, so missed a day and completely forgot that I needed to wrap up this vlog. So that's what I'm here to do right now. What have I even done this week? I think I started this week finishing up Assassin's Quest. I don't have that one to hand at the minute, but I finished that one. I gave it 5 stars. I loved that entire trilogy. I've already given my thoughts on sort of the Farseer trilogy, and yes, I'm very much enjoying it. I then managed to read The Extraordinaries this week. I did finish this yesterday, and I think I'm giving it a 4 stars. I was really hoping this would be a 5 star, and there was parts of it that I did absolutely love. So the actual sort of storyline I found to be very predictable. Like, I guessed some of the twists right from the very off. I think you're kind of supposed to, and yeah, that was fine. I think part of it you're supposed to think the main character is just a little bit silly for not realising some of the things. And yeah, I was absolutely fine with that. And I really liked some of the representation in here as well. The main character's got ADHD, and a lot of it was sort of about his like mind struggling with that. And I liked that, but also at the same time, I did find the main character to be a little bit irritating at times. There was like obviously a lot of depictions of his tendencies to do with his ADHD. So he was quite like a hyperactive character, and his mind would wander a lot. He'd be talking about one thing and then very abruptly change onto something else, which was all absolutely fine. I found it, like I said, to be like really good to have sort of that representation in here. What was annoying was just how self-centered he seemed to be at times. He was very much focused on himself, and I think that's why he didn't notice a lot of the twists, is that if he'd have just paid attention a little bit more to other people in his life, he might have figured some of this stuff out a lot quicker, and that just become a little bit too annoying by the end of it. It may be better when it gets to the second book, because he may be thinking probably some growth in there, so we'll see. I did very much enjoy it, but it was just slight little things with the main character that I found a bit irritating. So what else did I read this week? I have carried on reading Kingdom of Copper, so I am now up to about page 315 of this, which is, I don't even know how many pages this is. I think it's 600 and something, so yeah, I'm about halfway, just over. So I think with the speed I'm listening to the audiobook, because I've got it on double speed, I think I have about 5.5 hours left to go. So I should get this done in the next couple of days. I am enjoying this. So I gave the first book in this series 4 stars because it was a little bit slow to get into, and then I really enjoyed it by the end of it. So it wasn't quite a 5 star, but it had potential. I was really hoping this one would be a 5, and I'm thinking unless something changes, it's going to be a 4 as well. I mean, obviously I've still got half of it left, so it's still a chance it'll change. But I just found it a little bit, I don't know if it's because I took a bit of a break between reading them, but it wasn't even that long. It was about 2 months. Well, not even that, probably about 6 weeks. And I just found it a little bit sort of hard to figure out exactly where I was at the beginning of it. And it took a while for me to sort of go, okay, yes, so this happened, and then remember everything for me to fully enjoy it. And I still don't think I really remember everything that happened, but I am enjoying it more at the minute. I also feel like there's sort of 3 main characters in this series, and they were all very separated at the end of the first book, and we've just got to the point where 2 of them have been reunited, so we're waiting for the 3rd one to come back. And that moment's always just a little bit like, okay, I know when they sort of reunite, then things are going to start happening, and I'm still waiting for that moment at the minute. So obviously when that happens, that's when it does have the potential to go to a higher star rating. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. I was going to try and read the XX this week, but I haven't managed to fit it in, so I think what I'm planning to do is to read that over the weekend, because that'll be Halloween weekend, so spooky but fun book to finish it off. I do have one more book left on my TBR, and that is this one, which is Danger to Herself and Others, which is a random one that is on my self-destruct TBR. So I'm going to start that tonight. But that is all I'm going to say for this vlog. This has been like a 1.5 week reading vlog. I don't think I'm going to try and get back into more regular reading vlogs, but I don't think there'll be one next week just because of sort of timing of things. So I'll probably catch up with you guys for the start of my November reading. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. Let me know how your October's shaping up. Are you nearly finished your TBR? Are you panicking that you're not going to hit all the books before the end of the month? I am like, I should be fine, but I also am slightly worried that I'm just going to pick this up and go into a reading slump. So like I said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.